What's up to Lion Talk Live? So we love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live, Coach Dan, by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
Woo!
All right, well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Lions Talk Live, I guess you got to say afternoon show edition. Hey, but we got a little bit of news. I want to thank my brother Tim for getting this over to me. Just minutes ago, the Detroit Lions announced a roster move, and I know a bunch of you are going to ask if it's Darius Smith, and no, it is not, at least not yet today. I do still anticipate Smith will sign with the team. Zadarius Smith will sign with the team, but my anticipation is probably in the next week. Lions have made a move to increase the D before the start of training camp. We all know they've opened up a couple roster spots in the last 24 hours. With that being said, you've got a rookie coming in from Vanderbilt, cornerback Tyson Russell. He's been all over the place. A couple people, scouts, etc., were surprised he wasn't drafted. What do we know about him? He's roughly 6 foot. He's either a small 6 foot or a big 5'11". I'll let you guys decide what it is. He's got some speed. He's got some wheels. I've got reports showing that he's come in somewhere between 4.4, 4.38, and also 4.47. So you can find the medium on that. And you probably get a pretty good idea. He's got a little bit of speed out there. As far as his coverage abilities, etc., hey, he's not too bad at all. He held opposing quarterbacks to a completion rate under 60%. And that's not bad, especially with some of the quarterbacks he faced out there, some of the defensive pressures that his team didn't generate. Russell, who played 4 seasons at Vanderbilt, is signed with the Detroit Lions as an undrafted free agent after going unselected in this year's draft. He did appear in 44 games for the Commodores, recording 92 combined tackles, 1 interception, 3 tackles for loss, and 5 passes defensed. Hey, is he going to make the team? I don't know, but I think what we can see here is Lions understand that maybe they want to get a little bit bigger at the cornerback spot. You heard Professor Steele talk about that this morning on the show, and this could be corroborating evidence about that. During his final season at Vanderbilt, Pro Football Focus gave Russell an overall defensive grade of 57.5 and a coverage grade of 60.4. Opposing quarterbacks, like I said, completed less than 60% of their passes against them. Is this going to be an earth-shattering move for the Detroit Lions? One would probably say maybe not, but let's also give credit where credit's due, and we talked about that a lot in the morning show. Look at this Detroit Lions team on the eve of training camp. How many of these guys are either undrafted free agents, late round or mid-round draft picks, and yet they're working out? So right now, if the Detroit Lions, if MCDC, Brad Holmes, and everybody else in between think this is the guy we need to bring in, I'm going to say he's probably got something to him. If, again, with training camp just about to begin, keep your notifications on. We get updates. I'll get them over to you as quick as possible. Not going to make this the longest show ever, but I did want to point it out to you. Lions had 2 roster spots open. They're down to 1. Speculation through a lot of different people, including some of the people that come on the show in the mornings. Is that other roster spot that's still now available? Maybe it's just available for Zadarius Smith. And I don't know if he's going to sign today, tomorrow, or any time in between, but I think most of us agree he's going to be a Detroit Liner sooner versus later. All right, real quick, I'll get to the Duke Crew comments section. Trey, who do we get? Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Motown Mitch, what up, Dill? Lions rule, Bears rule, Packers all over themselves. By Queens are so confused they can't look down and figure it out. PFF is trash. I'll go with that. Jess, is it Z? Unfortunately, no, not as of yet at least, but sooner versus later, I think we'll have him. Stephanie, hoping? I think we're all hoping. Walt, what's up, Coach? What's up, Walt? It's good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you and Motown Mitch in a hot second. Mr. Nico, another person ready for the season? Exclamation points. This will be the Crew's year for a Super Bowl. I think it's going to be anybody who's a Lions fan. It's going to be a great year because we're going to go get that Super Bowl. Marcus, woo! Good to see you, man. It's been a hot second. Brian, good afternoon, and back at you. Hopefully, it is a phenomenal day for you, my friend. Marcus, increase the D 100%. Make that D, man, make it shine today. Marcus, hey, you're smiling. I'm smiling. We're all smiling. Michael D, wow, that's great! Exclamation point. Another cornerback and another one with a little bit of size, a little bit of speed. We've talked about it in recent weeks in regards to the Detroit Lions. They are trying to, it would seem, get a lot more athletic. I know that's one of the things people often talk about, Howie Roseman, the Philadelphia Eagles, how athletic they are. It does feel like in the last few draft classes, free agent signings, undrafted player signings, Lions are targeting those athletes. Marcus, no Diddy, no doubt, my friend, no doubt at all. Rob, let's go! Exclamation point, strange move, but okay. Good to see you, Rob. And again, another person I haven't seen in a hot second. Paperback fan, what up, crew? What's up with you? Hopefully not too much and just a good day. Marcus, can't body, could be just that, 100%. 9 drinks, woo, dude crew. Yeah, we love you too, my friend. I'm surprised you're not getting some sleep right now. LTL fan, hi all. Hey you, how you doing? Love the name, by the way. Another cornerback, can't body, could be. And I will throw this at everybody. I do anticipate we'll have a whole lot of moves like this during the next 4 weeks or roughly thereabout before we trim down to the 53-man roster. You're going to have some guys brought in to test out, see if they can do something. If not, they're going to move on and try to get somebody. Marcus, Zadarius Smith signed an endorsement deal with Fago. Hey, how about that? I did not know that. Thank you for that information. Well, hit that like button for Dan the Duke Crew. Yeah, if you guys can, hit the like, subscribe, all that stuff. 9 drinks. Shepard probably has a new box of tricks. Maybe he is included. Ooh, could be doing that. Maybe he's trying to do some trick plays on the defense. I'm down with that. Look at I want Z. I hope we get him for you, my friend. 9 drinks. Z is coming. I think we all agree on that. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and get out of here. Got you some news. If you would be kind, hit the subscribe, hit the like, yada, yada. Otherwise, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do something kind for someone you don't know. Patrick, oh, hold on. I see where they are bringing Z back, but not until after Green Bay game because he will have a team-friendly contract. Yeah, I think there are some people speculating on that the Lions won't resign him until after the first game of the regular season because most of you probably know then the contract doesn't have to be fully guaranteed. It's more team-friendly at that point. Michael, thanks, Coach, for all you do. Anytime, my friend. Hopefully, you all have a great day. All right, we'll catch you guys all in the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.
Excuse me, sir, would you... Donations to the Reverend Moon? Jews for Jesus? Read about Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism? Help Jerry's kids? Oh, yeah. Scientology? Or nuclear power?